Did we put Jasper to bed?
Yes, we did.
Good, thank you. Yeah.
Just
we're
before
live.
this-
Bum, 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 bum.
Just before this, Robbie said, "Uh-oh, did we put Jasper to bed?" And I was like, if you mean did I put Jasper to bed by we, then we did. Robbie, once again, our faces are covered. I need to see my entire face so I can perform.
Hi, Twain and Whipple.
Hi, guys. How are you? Now that I see all of me, I know that you can see all of me. Happy Sunday, friends.
Is
Guys,
it Sunday?
I have to apologize in advance. We planned so many things for this episode of this show, and so many of them have been unrehearsed, have not really been well thought through.
I haven't seen a speck of the agenda.
We're gonna try some funny camera angles. Like, there's some things here
there's
that
some things
could
that
go
wrong.
wrong.
Might not work out.
All right? So please either prepare to laugh at us, not with us, or prepare for compassion.
Well, laugh with us.
I want to, even before we get to the agenda today, I want to lead with gratitude.
Oh.
I read an article by my friend Dahlia, and
Yes.
she's been just sort of writing about the state of the world. And she
Yes.
said the one thing that she has that makes her feel really good or better is gratitude.
Yes.
Do you guys know what gratitude is? I think you do. It's to be thankful for the things that you have. So I'm going to be thankful for Robbie.
Aw.
For my friend Brian, who got me some fresh fruit.
Aw.
I'm going to be thankful for the fact that I'm in this nice, warm, cozy house, and it's a little chilly outside today. And I'm thankful that I've got you guys. I get to hang out with you guys and talk about the things that I like, which is books and creativity and Robbie. So, anyway, that's what I'm thankful for.
He doesn't like to talk about Robbie with Robbie.
Well, that would be just
Boring.
a closed circuit.
Yes.
I want others to talk about Robbie with me.
Aw.
All right? All right, we're going to go right into the storytime agenda. I'm going to do better today, Robbie. Robbie complains about having to find the theme song.
No, look what I have right on my desktop.
Wait, now I'm conflicted because the item on the agenda is you complaining. Should you complain even though...
I'm going to complain that you thought that I was going to complain. After several days, I get my act together and I get the theme song on the desktop right where it should be.
Robbie is complaining. I was right. I just got it wrong. What she was going to
What I
complain
was
about.
gonna complain
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oops.
Ah!
And now hear the Robbie and Matthew show.
Whew. Every time it gives me chills. You guys, it is so cool to be friends with someone like Drew Bunting, who is the greatest musician. If you do not follow him on Facebook because he's been playing songs.
He's been playing beautiful
This morning
songs.
he played an amazing Tom Waits song on a banjo that used to belong to me.
That Matthew never used, and so we gave it to Drew because Drew would put it to much better use.
You friends, it was a fretless banjo, which means it doesn't even have those lines
You just
that
have
tell
to
you.
guess where to put your fingers.
You don't guess, you know, because it's in your soul.
Unless you're Matthew.
I don't. I have to guess.
Yeah.
And you know what happens? I always guess wrong. All right, here we go. Next we have drink water.
Oh, drink water. Oh,
Because
good. We're prepared this
you guys,
time.
we
Thank
don't
you,
drink
Matthew.
enough water. We meaning
Cheers.
a society. We meaning you. You don't drink enough water.
Hey.
I know I'm judging you
Can you
without.
time me? I want to make progress on my speed.
You want to see how fast you can go? Guys, it's not a race.
It is a race today.
It's not a race.
I'm racing.
On your Marcus, get set, Gothel. Oh my gosh, Robert, you trying to let them grow old before you finish your glass of
Time.
water? 9.55.
I got it under 10 seconds. Matthew did it in 2.5
All right,
seconds.
well, no, it was 2.8. Let's see how it goes today.
Oh my God.
It's not a race. It's not about going fast.
Today it's a race.
It's not a good idea to go fast. You ready?
Yeah.
On your mark, get set.
2.78. How is that possible?
I was thirsty. Drink water, friends. Drink it. Drink it. It's not a race. Matthew strums his guitar while Robbie dances. Okay? So we are going to have a little music today. I tried to spend the 90 seconds before the live cast began remembering how to play guitar. It didn't succeed.
Well,
so
that's okay. We're going to be forgiving today.
this is a song
What-
I sang a lot a long time ago.
What was my job in this? I'm
Dance!
supposed to dance.
And I want you guys to dance too. I know this isn't like super spirited music.
I forgot to change out of my pajamas.
Someday I'll sing this song with words for you, but right now it would be too distracting while Robbie dances for
Oh, I
you.
thought you were singing a
I'm not
song.
gonna sing a song today because I don't remember all the words. It would be embarrassing to sing a song without remembering the words, but Robbie's doing luau moves in the background. It makes me happy. I'm wearing my orange shirt because I needed to feel orange today. Nothing rhymes with orange, so I won't even try. Do, 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 do. drink your water. Don't drink it fast, just drink it. Doesn't mean to be fast. Do 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 do. Also wash your hands before you eat and after you eat, and when you go outside and when you go inside, and when you walk up the stairs, when you walk down the stairs, and when you give Robbie a hug. You can't give Robbie a hug because she's not leaving the house right now. She's in the house indefinitely until the conditions change and we're allowed to go outside again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wiggle some more, wiggle some more, wiggle some more. Now drink some water. I already sang a song. Are you happy?
Oh my goodness.
That's a song I wrote back in college. It's not true. It's a song I wrote just now, which is evidenced by the lack of...
That was a pretty good song.
Thanks, Robbie.
Right off the cuff.
Will you
I
please-
love Matthew's off-the-cuff
Will you
songs.
please hold up the agenda so that we know what's happening next?
Okay, what's happening
I
next?
think that I have to pick up my guitar again soon. What do
Oh.
we have?
we go.
Explain what
Wait.
What? Oh,
Just show it to them. Explain what a haiku is.
do you guys know what a haiku is? I think you probably do. I think you've learned about that before. If you don't, it's an incredibly short poem. And as such, you can write a poem. Can you count syllables? Robbie's name has 2 syllables. Ra-B. My name has 4 syllables. Matthew. That's 5 syllables. It's not true. My name has 4 syllables. Matthew. A
That's
haiku.
2 syllables, Matthew. You said 4.
You guys,
Just-
it's
I would just
very
wanted
hard to
not
sit
to
next to.
confuse anyone.
2 syllables. Matthew.
Yes.
All right. A haiku is a poem with 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables in the second line, and 5 syllables in the last line. We want you guys to write some haiku today, because you can, or at least one haiku. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Robbie found a blog post with a really exciting name. Robbie, will you read it to us?
It is called 10 Vivid Haikus to Leave You Breathless.
Okay, so are you ready to be breathless? We're going to read one of the haikus to you so that you can experience it. All right, I'm going to count the syllables while Robbie reads.
Okay.
Okay,
This
Who's
is
this by?
called
Who's
A
it?
World of Dew
okay.
by Kobayashi Issa.
Ooh,
Haikus are a Japanese poetic form.
okay.
So
Dew as in
Yes.
D-E-W, as
Yes.
in wetness on the grass, not a
Oh.
world of dew.
that would have been awesome.
Like-
Can we write a haiku called A World of Dew?
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
A
so
World of Dew, D-E-W,
Okay.
by Kobayashi Issa. A World of Dew.
Wait, that's only 4 syllables.
Dang, those Japanese. See, I think the problem is in Japanese, it's whatever it is in Japanese, it's 5 syllables.
Okay, you just have to pretend like you understand
wait.
Japanese.
Let's
Is
find
there-
a breathless one who wrote in English.
Okay.
Ezra Pound.
Ezra Pound. But that's only 2 lines.
Wait.
Ah.
The apparition of these faces.
We
in
should
the-
have vetted this
No.
before.
They just didn't make the break.
All right.
Okay. In a Station of the Metro by Ezra Pound.
Ezra Pound. Okay.
The apparition of these... What are you doing?
I'm trying-
You can't even count the syllables.
The apparition.
Apparition.
That's the first line.
Of these faces in the crowd.
Okay, it's the 2nd
You're
line.
terrible at this.
Robbie.
Petals on a wet black bough.
That's 6 syllables. I'm disgusted with these haikus for not following the rules. We're going to write a haiku
Okay,
together.
wait a minute. Maybe Jack Kerouac could write a haiku.
No, that is wrong. The Taste of Rain, Wyneel. Friends, you'll have to
Yes.
take our word for it.
Oh, look, it says that
What?
Jack Kerouac proposed that because the English language structure is different than Japanese, the Western haiku should simply say a lot in 3 short lines in any Western language. Jack Kerouac, you are full of baloney. You were just lazy and you didn't feel like doing the right thing.
Robbie Kato Bear, first one, Robbie's middle name is Kato, is quite magnificent. Yeah. She is my gal pal. All right? That is a haiku I can feel proud about. I want you guys to write haikus and to post them on the page.
Somehow nobody on this Vivid Haikus to Leave You Breathless
None of
page
them.
was able
None of them
to
followed
write
the rules.
A haiku.
I have a set of little blocks called haikubes. Do you see the pun? Haikubes. So we're going to have a challenge here. We are going to have Robbie pick some haikubes out. Robbie's going to pick 3 haikubes, and at random or by being mean, and I'm going to create a song
What
that
is
is
the
a
point
haiku.
of haikubes? Why are they called like what?
It's to help you make haiku if you can't think of your own words, I think. So, Robbie, please proceed with reading some.
We've obviously never opened this or played it.
We never have, no.
Because I see that there are some instructions.
Can
that...
you please pick 3 words? Our
Yes.
friends are growing restless.
Yes.
All right, here we
Yes.
go. I'm going to get rid of this blog post that lied. And, oh, Robbie,
Yes?
where are our friends at all? I don't see the live cast. Are they?
Well,
Uh-oh. Did I just...
you just did, Matthew.
Oh, I wasn't given any sort of warning or anything. So they're gone?
I think so.
Oh no, so I just kicked everybody out.
Yeah. I think so. Oh, the worst.
God, usually it says, are you sure?
Well, you just closed out the window altogether. Hopefully, maybe we're still streaming.
Are we still here, friends?
We're still...
Oh.
Matthew just closed out. Are we still going?
I still see you guys. Did you get that whole little tense conversation between us? We still have an excellent connection.
Matthew
What
closed out all the windows.
Terrible. I told you this show was going to have certain challenges. Robbie, what are my 3 words?
Your 3
I'm
words
going to try to write
are...
a haiku-like song on the fly. What are they? What are my 3 words? Show them what my 3 words are and tell me. What do we have? Balance? Okay. Well, I can't see that. Can you just read them to me? So
Spiral.
I can... Spiral. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh my gosh. Balance, spiral, and Can you put them here so I can see them? We got covered.
Yes! Cha-ching!
Robbie Cato Bear lives a life of balance.
Oh.
What rhymes with balance, Robbie? I can't think of anything that rhymes with balance. Valence? Is there something called valence?
I thought of that too, but it's not a word.
It's valence,
Yeah.
which is some sort of chemical thing.
Yeah.
Robbie chose really mean words for
I
me.
didn't know they were supposed to rhyme. Talons?
Robbie Cato Bear lives a life of balance. When she's flying around, threatening me with her razor-sharp talons. I run afraid. Here she comes, I'm afraid. When she chases me with those scary sharp talons, I fall into a spiral. I don't know what rhymes. I know, but that's a bad word to use right now. Pick another haiku word for me, Robbie. One that's not so awful. What is it? I can't see it.
Nerve.
She's got a lot of nerve, chasing me in that threatening way. All I wanted to do was have a sunshiny day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Robbie Bear. I can't even sing in tune when I think about her, because she is so scary when she chases me with her talons, pursuing her life of balance.
I think you mean
I'm not sure that was a good idea, but friends, it's Sunday, and we wanted to think outside the box. Let's show them a book. They came here for a book. Let's see what the agenda says about literature. I feel.
we were trying to teach them some stuff about poetry.
Did you guys learn anything about poetry?
No.
You learned that famous poets violate the
They
structures,
just
implicit.
ignore all the rules.
Will you guys please write some haikus for us and redeem this tragic episode
Yes.
of the schedule? Explain what a haiku is. Well, we tried. Robbie picks a few haikus and Matthew sings a song about those. If that was a song, I'm not sure if I maybe stretched the definition of the word song a little too far. Show Benji McBean.
You
Guys, all right, we're going to show you a book that we made that is not like most other books. Most books have pages that are just pages that are one piece of paper. These pages in Benji McBean, Robbie, can you do a little flippity-flappity?
Yes.
Are, in fact, many pieces of paper. Benji McBean is a story that starts out as 6 stories and then turns into like 500 stories, because that's how we made it. So we're gonna show this to you before we talk about it any longer.
It's not actually 500. I don't know how many it is.
It says on the cover More than 500 machines.
Oh.
I'm sure we did the math at one point. So,
did.
all right,
Wait,
you
wait,
guys.
wait. That was my job.
Oh,
I'm going
that's
to
your
do the
job.
camera
Okay.
work.
So,
And
look.
we apologize
No,
for...
don't apologize.
I'm gonna
We've
apologize.
apologized enough already in this episode.
I'm going to try to make this as unawful as possible.
All right, so
Here we
this
go.
book, Benji McBean's Amazing Machines, is a book about a boy named Benji. All right, Max Swanson, Robbie Bear. My name is Benji McBean. I'm just a kid, just like you. But unlike you, I don't have any problems. But how is that possible, you say? Well, let me tell you. Let me ask you this.
Oh.
Do bullies push you around on the playground? Rawr! Are you sick and tired of taking out the garbage? Garbage. Do teachers give you a hard time even when you haven't done anything wrong? Rah, 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 rah. Stick with me, friend. I have the solution to all your problems and more. Just try my amazing machines. Turn the page to see how they work. Then flip the panels to build machines you need. Before long, you'll be just as happy as I am. All right, so here's one of Benji's machines, you guys. If your teacher is really a fire-breathing dragon in disguise, and every time you get called on in class, you forget the answer, even though you knew it 5 minutes ago, and you'd much be happier if your report card were full of A's instead of other letters of the alphabet, just plug in my teacher taming, detention dodging, good grade getting gadget. I mean, look at this, you guys. It's got a pencil. It's got something that's doing his homework for him. It's giving his teacher an apple. Down here, it's doing his reading for him. This is quite a machine. Benji is quite an engineer. But you guys, look. Robbie drew this, and I wrote it. So the machines can recombine and interchange, and you can make different kinds of machines. But first, we're going to introduce you to the machines themselves. If the mean kids always beat you up and knock you down, and you're just not strong enough to stand up to the knuckleheads who call you names and take your stuff, and you'd be a lot happier if all the nasty, oversized jerks lived on a distant planet instead of going to your school, just fire up my bully-bashing, thug-thumping, ruffian relocating rocket. Look at this. We've got a little sister. We've got a ruffian being relocated. We have a rocket. We have a frightened ruffian who's about to be sent to the moon or some other planet. We have the school back here. Robbie did her research when she designed these machines. All right. Over here. If your neighborhood is full of enormous, horrible, terrifying dogs, and you'd rather not get chased up the street by a pack of snarling, barking, biting, drooling mongrels, and you'd prefer that Rex, Fang, Spike, and Buster Jr. would go growl at someone else or not at all, just use my dog-defying, pooch-pacifying, mutt-muffling mechanism. All right. We have various dogs that are being muffled in various ways. We have one with toilet paper wrapped around him. We have one who is in the spin cycle of some sort of washing machine. We have these dogs who have been silenced. This is, I mean, be nice to dogs. These machines are humanely making these dogs quiet, of course. Let's see, what else do we have here? If your parents never let you do fun things like jump off the shed roof, and your dad says you're not old enough to light the grill or use the chainsaw or drive the family car, and your mom won't forgive you for riding your bike through her rosebuds, even though it was totally an accident, then you need my parent-persuading, dad-distracting, mom-managing machine. So we have Dad being distracted by ice cream. We have Benji totally doing safe things with the chainsaw. And we have Mom I guess she can't make a lot of noise inside of that thing that she is being muffled by here. All right. If you forgot to make your bed, so you're grounded for a week, and you don't like folding clothes and sweeping the floor, and clearing all the clutter out of your closet, and the long-forgotten tuna melt underneath your bed is starting to sprout a second coat of fuzzy blue gunk, just try my sock-sorting, undies-untangling, grime-gobbling gizmo. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the grime being gobbled by the gizmo. I love it. And look at these shirts being folded, and this underwear being discovered. Oh boy. Here we go. All right. Oh, we've still got some more machines to go. Robbie, you did a lot of machines. When your awful little sister keeps messing with your stuff, and the rotten little monster always gets her way and never leaves you alone, and cries 24 hours a day, and you feel like dangling the spoiled brat over a pool of snapping alligators so you can finally have the TV to yourself, just summon my sister-squelching, brat-blasting, wrench-wrangling robot. All right, you guys? We've got a wrench-wrangling robot here. If you'd rather poke yourself in the eye than eat your vegetables, and your parents serve you piles of steaming mush that look like something you saw in a horror movie, and the food on your plate smells so awful that your poor dog leaves the room when it's served, just unleash my beet-battering, split-pea pulverizing, contaminated carrot-crushing contraption. Look at those carrots. They don't stand a chance. Oh my gosh, these split peas? No way. And the beets are just not going to win this contest with Benji. All right, we have reached our final machine. When the pile of greasy bowls, spoons, and skillets gets too high, and the trash can is too full, and the carpet is too dirty, and the grass is too tall, and the snow is too deep, and you can have better things to do than dust your dad's bowling trophies and your mom's collection of ugly baby dolls. Just use my dish-demolishing, chore-churning, dust-destroying device. Look at those baby dolls. They're not attractive. That is not. We're dusting things. We got some trash over here. We got some faucets. So you guys, those are Benji's machines. And here you can see them all in their entirety. He has 8 machines, like I said, easy as pie. Yes, my newest machine makes me delicious pie. I'm pretty sure my machines have solved all your problems, but if not, why not build some of your own? If you don't have exactly the same problems that Benji does, you guys, here's the thing. You can find the problems that you have and design a machine specifically to meet those specific problems. So, if you have a problem with dogs, split peas, and alligator, and your sister. Okay, if you have a problem, then you can say, in your neighborhood, if your neighborhood is full of enormous, horrible, terrifying dogs, and your parents serve you piles of steaming mush that look like something you saw in a horror movie, and you feel like dangling the spoiled brat over a pool of snapping alligators so you can finally have the TV to yourself, just use my dog-defying, split-pea pulverizing, wrench-wrangling robot. And no matter how you turn the panels, you guys, the machines will still work. The different parts of the machine will interconnect and recombine and do their business no matter how you turn the pages. So these machines, these 8 machines, can turn into more than 500 machines to do whatever you want. All right, so this is a book that we made. We've made lots of books like this where the pictures and words recombine. And we want to show you guys how to make your own recombining whatchamajig.
Something or other.
Robbie and I actually started our bookmaking career doing a lot of things like this because it was something that we thought was fun and interesting, and it's how we got started. So,
okay,
Robbie, what are you going to show these guys?
We have a downloadable that I put the link at the very top of this chat so you can download it and print it out.
Okay.
And basically we have these are called story circles, and we did this with Tor.com back ages ago.
Tor is a science fiction publishing house, part of Macmillan.
So our different stories were sort of science fiction-y related, as science fiction as we get, which basically is aliens and space heroes. So the first one that we have is called Captain A-OK and I forget. And beats glub glub glub.
Fights glub glub glub.
Fights glub glub.
Which is a story that Matthew wrote at one point.
So that's one of them, and then this is about the Venusian Venus something or others.
This is a piece of research we did not do. We don't remember what this is called.
We forget what they're called.
It's been more than 10 years since we made this. However, this thing that you see that looks like 2 circles on a piece of paper, it really isn't.
I don't know if you guys remember when we showed you how to make the picture books, the one-page booklet books. This is what this will fold into. And we have the directions for it.
We'll post this again. You just want to flash it real quick? Just to show them? Yeah. Okay, we're going to show you what this looks like, but it's a little too complicated right now.
It makes it look much more complicated than it is.
So maybe do this with an adult if you are trying it for the first time.
But the idea is...
You take a single piece of paper.
Take a single piece of paper.
Okay.
Which you will print out. You can download it and print it out.
We're going to post PDF for you.
Yeah, fold it in half here. Yeah. I'm gonna show you this, but the directions show you how to do this at the top, and then the rest of those directions show you all the very many different ways to fold it and reread the story. Okay.
There are so many ways.
There's lots of ways. Yeah. So okay, so fold it in half with the picture on the inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
and when you print this out later, you can come watch Robbie do this again by looking at the archive of this.
Again in half.
Hot dog style.
Hot dog style.
Okay, Robbie's going to do it down here to make it nice. You got to fold these pretty crisply for the recombining to happen.
Line up.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. That's why Robbie's doing it.
Then you unfold it.
Yeah.
And then you fold it in half.
Hamburger style.
Hamburger style.
Okay.
Matthew has to dance. Somebody has to dance while you're doing this.
Get the best dancer in your house or the worst dancer in your house.
Okay. So now we're going to unfold it, and on the edge that is a fold, so the V, the point of the V, on this middle fold, we're going to cut it.
Look, Robbie, look what I found for you.
No, I got nicer scissors.
Oh, see how my scissors just got judged? Wait, what makes them nicer? I don't understand. Why do you think yours are nicer?
Are bigger and sharper.
Bigger isn't always better, Robbie.
It is in this case.
Abraham Lincoln thinks so, but I don't.
Okay, so we're going to cut up this fold just up to the halfway point, to the middle fold.
Robbie went a little bit past the halfway point.
Okay, so now
yes.
There's many different ways to read this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna go like this. So this makes one circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can read the two halves like that.
So it says.
Here, I'll hold it.
While the planet's people cowered, lurking in the cave of dark events, Captain A-OK landed in a crater while mugging for the paparazzi. And you can sort of start the circle anywhere on any one of those
watch
quarters.
this, you guys. We're gonna turn it this way, and
well, you have to.
I know. I gotta get it set up first, though. So, or you can turn it and do it like this, right? Mm-hmm. And you can read it that way, or you can read it that way, or you can pop this out and do the same thing in reverse. So we wrote this. So no matter how you turn it and twist it, it always makes sense. So this is something, it's kind of like a math puzzle. If anybody out there is a mathematician, I had to make sure that
now,
anytime...
I didn't print this. I didn't print this right because nothing is lining up. This is supposed to line up with this.
Is that going to be a challenge for our friends?
I didn't print it centered. You have to print it centered when it comes out.
How do they control that? Is that something that...
It's something that you control on your print dialog box.
All right. Well, if you have problems like this and it's not quite lining up, you'll know...
See, look here. There's more space at this top edge than there is at this bottom edge. That's why it's not lining up.
How did you feel in your heart when Robbie said, "So look here"? Because that's what she says to me all the time. Just, hey, look here. Yeah.
I wasn't yelling at anyone.
Well...
I was just pointing out the mistake that I made.
So we're trying to show you guys that there's a cool thing here that we made that you can flip and flap, and we want you to download it and do it yourself. If it doesn't work out the first time, I'm sorry.
You just have to make sure that it's centered on the page.
Hopefully, it will default to that. One would assume that a printer would default to centering on the page. Friends, I feel like you deserve an apology for all of the rickety-rackety, schmickety-schmackety.
We did great.
We did our best.
We did our best.
We did our best. We've begun with gratitude, and anytime you start with gratitude, what?
Okay.
Yes, let me hear. Oh, is there a compliment?
The haiku attempt. No, I was skipping the compliment.
Okay, yes.
Back to the haiku attempt for you. First line, to avoid spiral. Second line, keep your balance, act going. Third line, drink water, read. That's basically what we did today. This is a haiku about our show today.
Thank you for creating that haiku, for showing our readers how a haiku should be, and for showing us that you either learned something or knew something to begin with that we did not teach you. Now read the compliment. I like compliments.
This book is terrific. Here's the thing.
Wait, read the rest of the compliment. Oh, that I see. That was the rest of the compliment.
Yeah, that was the compliment.
Okay, fine.
Here's the thing. That book, how many copies of that book do we have?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Please, nobody order this
Don't order that book. We would not be able to satisfy your orders.
To construct it.
And we don't want to.
We don't feel like doing that right now.
Right now we're spending our time and energy not playing the guitar well, accidentally shutting off in the middle of the live cast. I mean, there's a lot of things that we're busy doing right now, you guys.
Doing these things.
Let us end today.
Oh, there's another compliment. We love the Robbie and Matthew show. Thank you.
You know what, you guys? Thank you. We
appreciate it. Being here with you guys. I gotta say, it's the thing that makes us happy during the day. So thank you.
Please, if you want, invite friends to join us as well. We would love to increase the number of friends. What?
What is happening with the glass?
Oh, I was showing them that it's empty and that before the next show starts, I have to go fill it again so we can hydrate with the next group of friends. Or with you if you linger.
Or with you again.
Go get on the other channel, friends. We're going to do some real McCoying. I think we have an activity. Do we have an activity? We do. We have an activity. It's going to be fun. It's going to be less tragic than this activity. I'm a little more confident.
This activity was great, except that I printed it wrong.
I'm still feeling the reverberations of that song, Robbie.
You're going to be impressed and amazed by how cool these are.
It is cool. All right. Look in the YouTube description for this archived special with Robbie and Matthew, and you will find the links to download the one-page wonders.
The link I also put in the chat screen.
Yeah, that's hard to find.
It's hard to find. I know.
I gotta go fill the water. I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Yes. Goodbye.